Great morning, my dear students. Welcome to the science class. My name is Jyoti and I am your science educator. And today we are going to discuss about the chapter number 17, Importance of Air. So let's start discussing the chapter. As you all are familiar with air, air is present everywhere around you, right? Have you ever seen the air? No, you cannot see air, but you can feel its presence in many ways. Air moves from one place to the other, and moving air is called wind. Okay, and you can feel the presence of air when the leaves of the trees rustle, also the clothes hanging on a clothesline sway when air is moving, right? So air is present everywhere around us. Here we have an activity to check the presence of air. We can perform an activity to observe that an empty glass tumbler is filled with air. You can see here an empty bottle inverted and dipped under the water. Here the empty bottle is inverted and dipped under the water. And water does not enter inside the bottle because the space inside the bottle is filled with the air. And on tilting the bottle, if we tilt out the bottle, then air goes out of the bottle and now enters into the bottle. You can see here the air bubbles are coming out. So let's come to the next slide. Properties of air. Let's discuss about the properties of air. As you all know, air does not have any color. Air does not have any color and it is transparent. The envelope of air around Earth is called atmosphere. Okay, and as we go higher and higher above the surface of the Earth, the thickness of air becomes less. At the top of the high mountain, oxygen is less. That's why the mountaineers carry oxygen cylinders with them. You can see here in the picture that mountaineers carrying oxygen cylinders with them when they go in mountains. Now let's discuss about air is a mixture. Air is a mixture of gases. And what are the composition of air? Until the 18th century, it was believed that air is one substance. Later on, various experiments concluded that it is a mixture of gases. Air is made up of 78% of nitrogen, 21% of oxygen, 0.04% of carbon dioxide, water vapor, dust, smoke, and rest are the inert gases which are present in the air. Okay, so let's discuss about water vapor first. Water vapor are very important part of the water cycle. You can see here this is a water cycle. First of all, the sun heats the ocean, right? Ocean water evaporates and rises into the air. The water vapor cools and condenses to become droplets which form the clouds. And if enough water condenses, the drops become heavy enough to fall to the ground as a rain and snow. Okay, and some rain collects in ground wells, the rest flows through rivers back into the oceans. Okay, so the water vapor is very important part of the water cycle. So now let's discuss about oxygen. Oxygen is also very important for our survival because it helps in burning. Burning cannot take place without oxygen, and also it is essential for our breathing. Without air, we cannot survive. So it is very essential for our breathing also. So let's discuss about our activity that the water also have the dissolved oxygen or air into it. How we can discuss it? How we can perform an activity? You have to take a water in a container and heat it. Then we observe a tiny means small, tiny droplets or bubbles onto the surface of the vessel after some time. This shows that the water contains the air or oxygen inside it. So we have discussed about the activity and the rest part that air is a mixture. So tomorrow we will going to discuss about oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide and water in details. Okay, so thank you. Have a nice day.